What's up, YouTube? It's me again, back for another YouTube video. Today, I'm going to be showing you guys some of my toys that are in my collection. So, we're going to go back here. Just a quick little overview. There's some stuff on the wall. Now, I'm not going to show every single piece up here on the wall because in my last video I already showed off some of the new additions. So, if there's anything that I don't talk about or don't go over, that you want to see, go back to my last video, the recent additions video, and you can check out some of that stuff there. But anyway, I'm just going to start up here. We got a couple of Green Hornet figures here. We got Green Hornet and Kato. These are made by Factory Toys, Collector Series 1. I actually picked up both of these at Ollie's Bargain Outlet for like $8 a piece. Ollie's Bargain Outlet can actually be a really good place to pick up toys and comics. You find stuff all the time. Well, I find stuff there anyway, all the time at good prices. So, but yeah, I seen those there, picked them up, had those for a while. Those were actually two of the first toys that I purchased as part of my collection. Down here we have X-Men, Quicksilver, Mutant Armor series. This is made by Toy Biz. It's from the 90s. Never been a huge Quicksilver fan, but the character was very well portrayed in the newer X-Men movies by Evan Peters, I think, played him. Yeah, it was a pretty good character. And I always liked Quicksilver in the X-Men Evolution series when it was on TV. Moving over, we've got some Spawn figures here. Spawn is my #1 favorite comic book of all time, #1 favorite comic book character. So I picked up these three here. These are from the series. Each one of these comes with a comic book and a card. There's a couple more to this series that I'd like to get to collect all of them. I can't remember exactly how many are in this entire set, but I eventually want to get all of them. We have Medieval Spawn. Looks awesome. Sorry about the glare there. I got my flash on my camera. I record everything on my phone, so maybe eventually I'll end up with a better camera to record. We got Violator. And we got Flying Cape Spawn. Moving down here, we have Clive Barker's Tortured Souls, Suffering Bob. This is the only Tortured Souls figure that I have. I'd like to collect more. I love everything that Clive Barker does. I love McFarlane Toys. McFarlane Toys has some of the best action figures that you can buy. Diamond Select Toys, Ghostbusters, Ray Stantz. Over here we have Aliens versus Colonial Marines. This is Drake versus the Alien Arachnid. When I actually got this, the backboard here was actually bent really bad. And I just used a couple of books, laid it down flat, put some weight on this spot here, and then put a couple of books here and let it sit overnight until it bent it back a little bit more and straightened it out enough that I could hang it up, that it didn't look completely messed up. Move down here. Got some Alien, Predator, and Terminator figures. This is a Reaction Toys Funko Alien Big Chap from the original Alien movie. Down below, this is part of the NECA Real Toys series. Alien. This is actually from the Alien video game. Oh, excuse me. It comes with this box here. You can display it like this. Open it up. I always like to leave them open. Display it. So you got it's pink like that because this is from the SNES video game. Same thing over here. We have Predator, part of the NECA Real Toys series. Back up there. See a little bit better. Glare's getting kind of bad. Here's the cover. Arnold Schwarzenegger, greatest action movie star of all time. Another look at the figure. A little less glare. Moving over here, we have the Predator. This is actually the figure from Predator #1 comic book series. The inside of the box there has some of the art. This actually came with a very small sized Predator #1. So I have the one that came with this, and I have the actual Predator #1. And this is actually part of the 25th anniversary series. There's the cover there. That's actually the same cover from the Predator #1 by Dark Horse Comics. Moving up here, we have Battle Damaged Terminator. This is from RoboCop versus the Terminator comic book series. I actually have the entire set. There's like 4 or 6 toys in this line. I'm not exactly sure how many, but I'd like to get all of them. The RoboCop one, there's a Battle Damaged RoboCop, and then there's there's a non-damaged of both RoboCop and Terminator, and I think just the T-800 endoskeleton Terminator as well. Move down here. This is actually a Godzilla figure. I'm not sure what brand this is. This is Tobo Bandai. This is actually my son's Godzilla figure, but I've always been a big Godzilla fan, and I kind of stole it one day because he just leaves his toys laying around, and I was like, this would look really good in my shelf with my Godzilla comics behind it. But maybe eventually I'll get my own Godzilla and give him his back. Down here, we have Reaction Toys Frankenstein by Funko Toys. This is another one that I picked up at Ollie's Bargain Outlet for like, I want to say I paid like $5 for it, but always been a big fan of the Universal Monsters Frankenstein. I want to get Bride of Frankenstein to go along with this and have it part of the collection. Moving over here, we have a Wobblin' Goblin bobblehead. These were made in the 90s. This is another one that I found at Ollie's Bargain Outlet. Picked it up for like $5. And these things are like not easy to find. I think it's made by Quest Toys. It's a limited edition collectible. I would like to find more of these, but like I said, they are not that easy to find. Haven't been able to find them anywhere other than like eBay, and they're not super cheap, and I can't even find like all of them. So maybe eventually I'll pick up a few more of those to add to the collection. There's a few other cool ones in that set. Move up here, we have Marvel Thanos figure. Picked this up along with this Hulkbuster Marvel figure. Picked those up at Walmart in like the checkout line for like $5 a piece, and I actually kind of regret not buying the full set. Also in that set is a normal Iron Man, Captain America, Black Panther, Spider-Man, Thor, and Hulk. And I actually, like I said, I regret not picking all of them up because I have not been able to find a full set anywhere other than eBay, and people want like $50 for the full set. These are going for like $10 to $15 a piece, and I'm kind of a cheap ass. I don't like to pay full-blown retail for anything, but hopefully eventually I'll be able to pick up a full set and have them all. This is an Iron Man paperweight. I actually picked this up at Dollar Tree for $1, and again, another thing that I regret not buying the complete set of. They also had Captain America, Thor, Spider-Man, and Black Panther, and if I go back anytime soon and they still have them, I'm 100% going to pick up the rest of them. Moving down here, I think this is the last thing. We have DC Comics Multiverse Deathstroke figure. Deathstroke, one of my all-time favorite DC characters, probably the coolest villain in the DC character, other than maybe Brother Blood. This was another character that I fell in love with after seeing him on CW's Arrow. He was portrayed in the show very well. Very well. One of the best characters, best portrayal of Deathstroke that we've ever had. Moving up here. I lied. That's not the last thing. I still got a couple more here. We got some Friday the 13th here. This is NECA Real Toys, Jason Voorhees figure. This is from Friday the 13th, the final chapter. Always been a big fan of Friday the 13th movies. Jason Voorhees, in my opinion, the greatest horror movie villain of all time. My favorite of all time. Some artwork from the inside of the box. I would love to get the NECA replica Jason Voorhees mask, but they do not go very cheap. So that will eventually, one day, be added to my collection. Here we have Reaction Toys Horror Series. Funko. Or made by Funko, anyway. Friday the 13th, Jason Voorhees. This was another one you see here. It's got some tape on it. I got this in the mail. It was actually ripped open. His machete's like stuck in there, so I tried to tape it back together. So Moving over here, we have Walking Dead Rick Grimes figure. That one's made by McFarlane Toys. And this bigger one, Stephanie actually got me for Christmas a few years ago. This is Rick Grimes Vigilante figure. Got the bloody machete, the bloody arm there. He's got a separate arm. Got a knife in his hand over here. The Colt Python 357. Came with this little chain thing here. And then I just got a few random things. Just a random little crystal ball and a Newton's cradle. Just because I'm a nerd. I like weird stuff like that. And I got a random Halloween decoration skull down there with Frankenstein. But yeah, so there's my toy collection. There's a couple Aliens figures there that I talked about in my last video, so if you want to know more about those, go ahead and check out my last video. There's another one up there, another Aliens Neomorph figure up there that I talked about in the last video, as well as all three of these X-Men figures and the Congo figure. I talked about all those in my last video. So, just pan out, give you guys a little view. My little nerd shrine I got going on over there. All my toys, comics, cards. Quick view of my posters. Yeah, so anyway, well, like I said, those are my toys. Eventually, I'll be adding more to my collection. I'll show you guys what I add when I get it. Give you guys more videos. I'm going to be doing more videos showing off my comic books, go more in depth, show you guys all this crap down here that I got to go through slowly. I'll pump out videos here and there, maybe a couple long ones, maybe a couple short ones here and there, just to show you guys a few things here and there. If you like watching, keep coming back. I'll keep making videos. If you have questions about anything, comment, let me know. If there's anything you want to see, let me know. Maybe I'll make a video and just talk about my favorite things, some of my favorite comic books, some of my favorite toys. Anything else, I don't know. We're going to take it one day at a time, keep doing stuff. But anyway, like, comment, subscribe, share. I'm just doing this as a hobby, something to, pass the time. And let people see what I have. So, if you like it, keep coming back, and I'll be here. As always, have fun, stay safe. Bye.